Hi, my name is Bara Janemi Chelo. I'm the Chief Enablement Officer for Buy Youth. Buy Youth is an AI-enabled crowdfunding and P2P lending platform that is created for youth to close the financial gap. Stay glued to this platform for more exciting projects for you, the youth.
Dun 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 dun.
And action. Our guest today goes by the name Wyclif Mwamba, popular on Facebook and popular in the television production circles. He's produced for Zambezi Magic and is produced for social media as well. He's also a police officer and all-around entertainer and actor as well.
Yeah.
And one, I think, who deserves his flowers for being one of the first people from the Copper Belts to produce for Zambezi Magic, right?
Or
was it the first ever to produce for Zambezi Magic?
No. I think I was the second.
Second.
Yeah.
But you produced something quite big, though. City on Fire.
Was it? Was it big? It was big, eh?
Yeah, it was quite big, I think. God, don't you think? Quite. Yeah. And we feel we need to give you your flowers for producing such a big show. Elson, please pass it on.
Wow.
Was this from my house?
No, from my house.
That's nice.
Well, you got more?
Yeah, I think there's like one or two more left.
Oh, okay.
Well, you got a whole load left at your house, yeah?
I think 4 more.
All right. So, courtesy of our friends at Big Tree Beverages, the makers of this amazing drink that we're having right now, mojito, strawberry lime crisps. What else do we have?
Pina colada?
And Cosmo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think, what do you call this?
Well,
What do you call this flavor?
in my accent, my Bemba accent.
Or whichever.
Mojito.
Very correct.
Very correct.
It's
yeah.
mojito.
Very
It is,
correct.
it is.
Now I'm going to
Yeah,
pronounce
we've had-
this one. At Mokshani.
Huh?
What's written here?
I don't know. Just read it.
Okay, but me, I'm from Kasama.
That's okay. What do they? How do you think people in Kasama would read it?
At Mokshani, Mokten. What's this? Mokshani, can't she?
We need that clip.
Yeah.
Sashin is going to love this.
Yeah.
Go up 1 for.
Why would Sachin love it?
I don't know.
Yeah. And it's my first time to take this, eh?
Oh, Brothers Mocktails. Oh, man, the best
It's what?
Mocktail.
mocktail. Do we have any... I don't think I've seen any other mocktails on the market. But if there are any, I don't think they can be as good as
He's being
these.
deliberate, right? With this.
No, I'm not. I'm being honest. Me, I don't drink beer. You know that, eh?
I don't drink beer either.
Or any alcoholic beverage.
Oh no, but like there was one time I was with a friend at a certain place, and then said, "I want the same thing you mentioned."
Mocktail.
Mocktail, yeah. Then they brought something with a lemon on it.
Yeah.
It sounded like
That's a mojito.
what?
Mojito.
And this is okay, please. Yeah.
So, like I said earlier, Wyclif is a TV... Is it just TV producer, actor, police officer? What else am I forgetting from that list?
Husband and father of the nation, by the way.
It's... I don't know how to say this with respect, but it's amazing. Like, I know sometimes people, when they get to find out on the socials that I'm married,
Yeah.
they're like,
That
that guy's actually married. Yeah, exactly.
A blog
Yeah.
posted a photo that you...
Of me and my wife,
you
right?
and did you read the comments?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, you read the comments.
People were shocked.
Yeah,
A lot of people were shocked. Yeah, but then I always feel like I talk about my wife a lot on this
That's
podcast.
precisely why
You know
I'm
what I
bringing
mean?
this up. Like,
Yeah.
anybody who knows you can... Like, there's words that are synonymous to you.
My wife.
1, 2.
Have you seen my wife?
Keep going. What's the second?
I don't know. You tell me.
Huh?
Oh, three girls. I've got 3 daughters here.
Oh, you have
No,
three girls?
but I think people know about him being married more than
More
his-
than my
more
kids.
his
Yeah.
kids.
I don't even post my kids.
Yeah. Anyway, it's
Now
not about
I
you
bring
right now. Yeah,
I
go ahead.
bring up the issue of people getting shocked when that post went up that I'm married and all. The way he posts, for him, it's the way he posts. That'll make you think this guy's not even married at all. Or if he's married, how does his wife take all these things that are up on his socials?
How does he post?
Whoa. Bagamba, you have never seen my post before?
I will tell you the first time that I heard about you. Obviously, that is like when you were in the Fugees.
In the what?
In the
Wyclif
Fugees.
Jean from the Fugees, bro.
Fuji. Oh, yeah.
No, I lied.
Yeah.
The first time that I heard about you is I don't know what was going on with you and Chela. That's the first time that I heard about you.
What was that about? Was it because of the blue seats in your house? What was that about?
And wasn't there a woman involved?
Oh,
there was a woman
Wait,
involved.
what? What involved?
Do we have Gob's microphone?
Gob is not involved today.
Gob, where's your microphone?
He's not involved today.
Why?
He'll
Because
explain.
there are laptops?
He'll explain later. He was about to explain what really happened before the blue sofas. There was something up with you and Shella,
I
right?
think there was a chicken involved.
No. Tetimpitire kumona abafyashi naye mwe. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, you were saying.
Yeah. I think there's no big deal. I think we all know that Chela picks up a fight. He picks up fights with everyone, you know. But for me, I've met both Chelas. So there's the Chela on Facebook who watch you and go pa. And then there's another one, an honorable one. So I think the thing that was happening on Facebook between him and I think there was nothing personal. It was just him being him, you know. Yeah, it all started because of my bruise so fast, you know.
I don't believe that. I swear.
No, but so I have to start with also on this one because when it comes to people who know more about what's happening on social media, it's him than I.
No, I don't.
Oh.
Yeah, but in this case, I'm sure there's something more that you know
Gob,
that we don't.
Wait, Gob, can you confirm? Wasn't there a female involved in this? Am I tripping?
Go.
It's another story.
Because you know what it is? Dude, I don't know why you're lying right now. When you mentioned Wyclif, what did I post in the group yesterday?
Is he going to explain about what? The Fugees?
No.
Remember Wyclif Jean was a member of a group called the Fugees, right?
Oh.
Yes, Lauryn Hill, Prez, Wyclif Jean. Was that another guy?
No, that was it.
That was it.
Yeah.
So that's why the Fuji's coming.
This is what I even asked.
Or beef with Chela in summary.
this.
What?
Like,
Is he a musician?
Because I didn't know who he was, so you can't until if listen,
I can't call you out on this one. Yeah, true.
you have a fan, which is him. I've never seen Gob that in the production group.
Gob!
Ever.
Yesterday. Ha!
Message after message after message. I'm like, geez, I've never seen him ever like this.
Yeah.
I think let's start from there. What have you done to Gob?
Gob. No, this is my young brother.
Oh, you know him?
Yeah, I actually.
How do you know him?
He was actually my recruit when he was, he's with the Zambia police, yeah? So,
Yes, we know.
yeah?
Yes,
Oh,
we know.
yeah. So, he came to my office just after some months of staying at a police academy. He came to my office to introduce himself. So, as me, I like nurturing talents. So, like, he explained what he has done. He showed me some of the stuffs through my phone, the music videos he shot. Then I got interested. Then from there, I think we became friends, even after pass out. But after pass out, I saw Kulomutwe. I saw Mboku Nishipasi.
Gob, you became big-headed.
Yeah.
I can't believe that Gob became big-headed.
He became big-headed.
That's what it means when it says Gob Asa Kolomoto. It means after you trained him. So after you trained him, he became big-headed.
I didn't train
Or
him.
after you exposed him
Did I expose
to the industry.
No. He was already in the industry.
Sana
before.
bakulisha numtwe.
Bakamba. I think you'll be in the better place to explain what, everything. You mwache ubebe abafyashi. Chale ngirende kwa na ukulo mutwe.
Okay.
Yeah. I think that's it about me and.
You don't know him as Gob?
Yeah, I know him as Wadi. I know him by his actual name.
His surname, to be precise.
I don't even know his first name. I only know him as Wadi.
Yeah, and it feels weird calling him that, just like it feels weird calling Virgin
Lewis.
What did you call him?
Lewis.
Lewis.
Yeah,
And you feel it's very disrespectful calling him by his real name.
It's very disrespectful.
Wyclif, so we've spoken about you being in the TV industry. Let's start with City on Fire, because when you created that, the copper boat was so lit, excited, happy. We finally had something from the copper boat on TV. How did you get into the TV space? Let's start from there, then we get City on Fire.
Okay. I started film production in 2005. Yeah, so from that time up until when I got the first gig in 2017, I've just been pushing. So it was, and it's still a very rough journey, you know. So I started after knocking on many doors. I really wanted to be in a show called Lucens. It was big those days.
Oh, ZNBC.
Yes. Then an opportunity didn't present itself. Then I changed directions. I started knocking on the door of What a Life, where I met Ali Kinyakata, then the producer of What a Life. It was a show that was coming on ZNBC as well. So he opened the door for me. He gave me a small role. Then eventually I became one of the writers for the same TV series. That was somewhere 2007, 2008, somewhere there. Then the show didn't take long. Just a few months after I joined, the show ended. Yeah. So from there, I started looking for other opportunities. They didn't present themselves. So I started to forge my own path. That's when I said, I think let me try to have my own production house as well. Yeah. It's like my career depended so much on on other people's production. So how about I start my own production company so that I start producing for myself? Well, then from that time, I kept on pushing. Things were not working. Until in 2009, I joined Zambia Police in 2009.
Was that out of frustration or out of passion?
No, it was actually a dream come true. I really wanted to be a cop.
Serious?
Yes, I've always loved to save people. I love saving people. Yeah.
Like Superman or...
Yeah, Superman.
Saving or serving?
Bakamba, me I'm from Kasama.
Okay, say it to Bemba. Say it to Bemba.
Is it saving? Take more pin against you. Abafiashi na bwaba mwanja.
This will be a fun episode.
Yeah. Yes. So you're in a saving and shine. Yeah. So
no wonder Chela was an ass to you.
Yeah. So 2009 I was at Police Academy. Then when we passed out, I came here in Lusaka. I was deployed here in Lusaka in 2010. So I met a group of people that was doing production there was a TV station called Mobi TV. Then I joined them. Things didn't work out until in 2012. That's when I took a very huge risk. I got a loan and I had to invest it all into film production, and I wanted to do a film. Guess what? Nothing happened. Then I stopped. I was kind of frustrated. I almost gave up, but another side of me said, look, you are born for this thing. So I started working hard again. I sold some properties that I had, and then I invested all into another production that never made it. Then 2013, 2014, I got married. So but I still wanted to do production. But you are not the only person to make the decisions. There's another part, the other side of you, as they say, in whatever you are doing. So, unfortunately, my wife is very supportive of what I do. We got a loan.
Another one?
Another one now, because the one that I got in 2012 was still pending, so I had to convince my wife for her to get a loan.
In her name?
Yes, in her name. Yeah. So my wife got a loan for me. She gave me the money. I thought, wow, okay, this time I'm gonna make it now.
You sank the money, didn't you?
Yeah. No. I didn't do it. Film is very difficult.
Yeah. Stop making excuses. Did you sink your wife's money or not?
No, I didn't sink it. The money sank into business, and business.
So you did sink your wife's money, because it didn't yield any profit, did it?
Yeah, but see, that's too strong a word. Did you sink them as if it was deliberate?
Yeah, but then okay. Anyway,
then and by that time, bear it in mind. By that time, there were no content buyers. So it's like you are just making a film out of passion. You don't even know how the 50p money you're investing in, you don't even know how it will come back. So fast forward 2015, the loan that I got from 2012 was almost ending. So I had to do a top up. Got another loan. And I did a Sit on Fire pilot episode. So I did a pilot of Sit on Fire. Then, I started now, like after finishing working on the pilot, I started now looking for the one to buy. Okay? There was no one. I approached some TV stations. I was told to say, I need to pay them for them to show my film. So
what TV stations are these?
This is the biggest podcast. So I started like watching it myself and my families. So when we have visitors who are going to put it on fire on the screen, for them to be like, oh wow, this is the nice
Why
film.
would you torture your visitors like that?
Did you watch Sit on Fire, Yumuntu? Did you watch Sit on Fire?
No.
Ask me.
Did you watch Sit on Fire?
No.
Why? I bet you are not in Zambia by that time, because if you are in Zambia,
But I wouldn't come to your house though if I knew that you're gonna make me sit through your crappy ass productions.
Your crappy ass, yeah. So
are you asking what ass is in Bemba?
Yes.
But you're one. You should know.
Yo ass ni nshi yo muchibem. Ni ntungu. Ni ass ile twa ishibana ngunichinje.
So how do you handle it when people come to you and they wanna make a complaint in English as a police officer?
Should we go there?
We already.
By the way, I have a distinction in English.
You don't say.
Yeah, I have a distinction in English, and
I can tell.
He was in Zuba, right? I think you've acted one of my scripts, yeah?
Oh, you wrote one of those?
I'm one of the writers.
Oh, crap. I used to see the name there, but it wouldn't.
Oh, great. Yeah.
Click.
If ukufilanda kalawa. But ukufilemba, mlingemo akosa kumasadi. Tumwaisa bonse you ukufilemba so, right in English. Speaking, yeah, you can beat me because you're saying it. Ass. But when it comes to writing, you have to come 6, 7, 8, and you still bang.
Yeah, because you use Google.
Me?
No, not you.
I started writing in 2004 when there was no internet. But I can bring the script that I wrote in 2004. When you see the English, you can run away. Boom, boom. When I see the
Wyclif. So people used to come home.
Yeah.
Those are the only people who would get to see City on Fire because you had no platform to put the show on, right?
Yes. So fast forward, I had a friend. So this friend was very connected, and then we started saying, and then the friend introduced me to some people. Then I said, I think let's do a 13 episode of the same. So we did 13 episodes
with the same loan.
No.
He sank the loan.
No, I didn't sink the loan.
Sink the loan.
Huh? The what?
Okay, you didn't sink the loan. Yes.
I didn't watch.
So So anyway, I'm trying to understand.
Wait, first you sink and sunk.
Sunk is past tense. Sunk is past tense.
I said sank.
So
You said
I said I didn't
said I didn't
sunk.
sunk.
I didn't do
You're supposed to say I didn't sink it.
And they said I didn't sunk it.
Yes.
Hey, you're Black American,
But anyway,
bro. It's all good.
ahead.
It's all good.
Keep going.
Courtesy of you.
Go ahead.
That's how you funk it. So anyway,
The colonizers brought this. Don't worry.
came on a boat. Man.
It did.
Came on a boat.
So
I'm trying to understand. You got a loan. Of course, that money went into the water with the boat that brought this English.
So before I did
Then
the
the
pilot for Sit on Fire, there
Uh-huh.
were other projects that I did using the money for the loan. That the money
Sunk.
Sunk.
So where do you get the money for the remaining 12 episodes of City on Fire?
Now I didn't get a loan. This friend of mine introduced me to some people.
And you borrowed.
Not necessarily borrowing, but this
funded.
friend was so good with marketing. So the friend introduced me to, to some high rollers people. And they said, oh, wow.
Hi, what?
Rollers. A-R-R-O-W-L-E. English, by the way, high rollers.
Keep going, Wyclif. Keep
High
going.
rollers.
Keep going.
Yeah. So, like I did the whole 13 episodes still with.
So they funded.
He didn't. He sponsored.
Okay.
He sponsored. I was supposed to advertise for him. Yeah. So he gave us something. Then I did about 13 episodes. Then still I didn't have a plan. Like, where am I going to take this 13 episodes? And I was just teaching myself how to produce Then I was told by somebody to say, have you ever? Well, I was doing the presidential duties at Levy Mwana.
As a cop?
Yes, as a cop. There was a football match. And then Smooth Ike was, he was one of the commentators. So, me being me, I went with him. Sir, my name is Wyclif Mwamba, nephew maker. So I want to bring my show to. He said, "Wow, yeah, you can bring it
to what?
ZNBC.
To ZNBC, yes." He said, "Yeah, it's fine. You can bring it." Yeah. Then he said, "There's also." Then there were by that time there was rumors to say there's a channel
Coming on the DSTV.
On DSTV, there's so much. Into Zambian content, No matter Zambia, who contact, the one with the contact. That person can share with you, even if I were to come
Are you saying Coin was hiding the number?
No, but I'll come quickly going now.
All right, okay.
So fast forward, then someone said, K-Smash actually is the one. You have all the content that has to go to the new channel that is coming. It has to go through K-Smash. I had to look for the number from Mr. K-Smash. I called. Very good man, very welcoming man. I said, Mwafyashi, nine Mwamba. Yeah. So he said, okay, you come to Lusaka and I'll introduce you to the right people. I traveled to Lusaka. I had what is that?
What the fuck are those ad-libs?
Hey, just spicing up the story.
Just don't fart.
I know, right?
Wakabepo naishile. Uru wankalamu. Fuma kundola. Ba nazari. I was. Is it broke?
I have no idea the context.
I was broke.
Right, you're broke.
I didn't have money. How do you pronounce it? I didn't have money.
Yes, you're broke.
What? Broke.
Or whichever.
Yeah. Oh, broke. Yaku broke.
There are no R's in them, so it's okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I was broke. I came. I started like calling people.
Or was this past tense?
Yeah. What is that?
As you were saying?
Yeah, as I was saying, yeah. So when I reached here, my phone went off. Mudusaka. I didn't have where to sleep, by the way. My phone went off. Brrr, by the time my phone was phone, I couldn't get through to the big man.
K-Smash.
Yes, and I've never met Abafiashi. I only spoke with him on phone. He said you should come. And then I took a risk coming. Then I couldn't reach him because
Where
the
were you
time
coming from?
I was coming from Ndola. I'm based in Ndola and I'm
Okay.
coming from Ndola. Yeah. Then I was stranded. I was stuck. By the time my phone, I didn't even have where to go. So fast forward, there was a movie premiere during that the same night. I said, okay, I'll find one or two people that I will know. I went to the movie premiere. get crashed, by the way. I didn't have money to pay for the ticket. I could get a premiere. I had to get crashed. After the premiere, I met some guy. He said, Baba, I was just open and frank. I said, bro, I came for this and that. I don't have where to sleep. He said, boy, today, we will kumwezo. That's how he took me to issue. Following day, I didn't have money for going back to Kutundola. Yeah. Then fast forward, I called my wife. My wife sent me some money. But that's how I went back with the same seat on fire.
Wait, so you didn't meet K-Smash?
I didn't meet him because I was. He gave me the time from where I was supposed to. Like you said, okay, let's link up around this time. Then I didn't. When I was coming, my phone went off. You know, I didn't charge it, so my phone. So
Wyclif.
Wait,
hold on.
No, before you criticize me, phone now with the new wire.
What is that? What is?
It was a cheap ass phone.
No, I get that, but
Yeah.
so you travel from Dola, you get to Lusaka.
By the way,
your phone has died.
Yes.
Why can you not go into a restaurant, into a cafe, at a mall, and
What
say
is he
for
talking
5
about? I'm saying
minutes?
I was broke. What
Yeah,
was
but
I going to do in the
Yeah,
restaurant?
but also his point is, it doesn't take you money or cost you money to ask for somebody.
Ask to say, can I plug my phone in for a
Wait,
minute?
so mambo kumbwena mobile lazo babili. So mfene for your G. Okay. By the way, I went mukusta hike. You know when you don't have money to pay for the bus fare, you go pala mukusta hike. Pa. Mulondole muchi.
Continue.
You go and hike. So
Yes.
always the hike padia. It's not like the time is not certain as in when you start off. You know, because when you're hiking, you have to negotiate. But then we were paying 50 kwacha from Mundola to here.
Right.
So I had the 35. I had actually 70 kwacha. So 35 coming, 35 going back. You know? So obviously the party was 35 kusaka wole bako serious. So I ended up getting into a track, and the track ended up at 14.
I'm sure this guy does his own sound effects with the mouth for his movies, eh?
Oh, that doesn't answer my question, Wyclif.
What is your question, Kanchi?
No, wait, Olson, wait. He's trying to.
Your phone-
Hear
your phone
him out.
dies.
Olson,
Your
wait.
phone
Are you-
He's coming to that.
Have you seen Amaset
He's coming to
back?
that. Chill.
Have you seen Amaset back? Amaset back na yafula. One, I didn't have enough money, so I had a 70 kwacha. So 35 coming,
Crisis.
35 going back. So I had to negotiate for the fares. Is it bus fare or shine? Palapa station. So by that time, from Ndola to Lusaka, it was 50 kwacha. So I did 35. So I needed to negotiate the fare with motorists. You know, I needed to negotiate the fares. So for you now to find a good Samaritan that is going to accept, it's on a track. And you know, when someone said, okay, meet me at 12, you agree to say, okay, I'll start off at 4 kundola. But 0 phone is in
Right.
Apuka. Then you have to 8 hours ya later ulaima.
So all this to say, you're on the road the whole day. That's why your phone died.
Yes.
And then Elson's question now is,
You
when
see,
you arrived
like,
in
so
Lusaka.
you see, he didn't answer it.
Exactly. So now when you get to Lusaka,
You were saying he's going the Hezi. He hasn't.
I'm
but
trying to
where-
summarize for
where-
him.
where
So now
does
you
what
get
need
to
to go?
Lusaka. Elson's question is, so you get to Lusaka, your phone is dead. Why didn't you go to a restaurant, internet cafe, wherever?
So have you
to
missed
try-
the part where I said, so by that time I was only many with 35 kwacha to go?
No, it doesn't. We're saying it doesn't cost you money. It doesn't cost you money to ask for 10 minutes on a charger. No, come on. There has to be a good Samaritan somewhere. bro. There has to be a good Samaritan somewhere.
You can walk into any store with your charger and your phone and say, guy, for 5 minutes, can I plug my phone in until it comes back on?
Okay,
And then I leave.
even for low of averages, you drop off. I know what truck. Cairo Road. How many shops are there?
Precisely.
One good Samaritan at least is gonna help you.
Magamba, the appointment was supposed to be at 12 hours. I arrived 14 hours.
It doesn't matter. The least you can do is call him.
Even
To
one
say,
bar,
"Man,
just one bar.
My man,
Where are you? My battery is
We
low.
were supposed to have met at 12. It is now 4 p.m.
Okay, so number 1 ubunte.
You were just lazy.
Ubunte. No. Iwe mugamba na makundola uluankala muza mkunye bata was lazy.
Why couldn't you plug your phone in?
I did eventually.
How you end up buying blue sofas? Your house looks like a Have you ever seen those Nigerian movies? Where there's like 51 colors in the house.
But
Anyway.
Did you buy your furniture in the dark?
let me tell you something, Mwache. Napa umuntu wa beola. Apana laso kolole fingi. Yo, Mwache, me I'm into real estate. You will be shocked when you see to find that where you are renting is my house.
I will be shocked.
You'll be shocked. Ask it going. This man. You'll be shocked to find that where you are actually living is actually my house. You know how many houses I have?
No.
Ndande.
Do you know what I'm living?
So
Do you know what I'm saying?
where is
Okay, as we proceed. What if I get your point? You've got so much real estate, yes. But moving on, I'm enjoying your story.
Yeah. So
As you were.
So I was stranded. Then I went to a movie premiere. I didn't have where to sleep. I met someone. I said, boy, I'll be honest, I don't have where to sleep. Then the guy said, bro, let's go and sleep at my place. Yeah. Then following day, I was broke. Called my wife. Said, babe, alani mpya. I went back home, very disappointed, and I was almost giving up. Then
Wait, how many days were you in Lusaka for?
just one night.
And even the following morning, you couldn't go case smash to say I'm in Lusaka now.
See what I meant?
Tuyoko.
This guy traveled to Lusaka for something else.
No, Tuyoko. So fast forward. If I think about fast forward. Fast
Just say
forward. So kawira kasuba. In other words, kawa kasuba. So I went back home. Then one time until I found a contact number for someone. Then someone said, okay, I think this guy is there. There's a portal. There's a portal where you put stuff. Let me show you how to do it. So I had to put one episode of Sit on Fire, a pilot episode actually, of Sit on Fire on the same. Then I had to close my fingers. Yeah. Strange number on WhatsApp. A South African number. By that time, we were so scared of international numbers because there was
Scammers.
Not scammers that were Indoshi, the Illuminatis.
Satanists?
Yeah, the Illuminatis were calling on.
international
So I was
numbers.
like, okay, they have come for the man. As a believer, I say, okay, I'm gonna send spiritual fire to you. For now, I say, hello, hi, is this Wyclif? And who is asking? Oh, this is so from. Now, is this a joke? We love your production.
Calling from?
From Zambezi Magic.
Right.
Yeah, we received via portal. Shan. We love the storyline. So there will be a meeting for producers. Would like you to be one of them. Producers they know about but they were not sharing the information. So fortunately, the channel head by then, he really loved the storyline because it's something that was not seen on screen before.
Who was the channel head by then? Who? Zeno. Well, it's in the past. He's not channel head anymore now, is he? Yeah.
Yeah. So it was Zeno. Then before I know it, Sit on Fire was commissioned. And I was like,
Showing on Zambezi Magic.
Showing on Zambezi Magic. I didn't know how big Zambezi Magic was by then. So they came the team came to my I didn't even have a production house by then, but I was forced to have one. I was asked the whole production was in my house, in my small house in Chifu Police Camp. That's where I was. That's where my production house was. But
In the police camp.
yeah, in the police camp. Yeah. So
How does the veranda look? Is it red as well? Wonderful.
you guys watch a lot of Nigerian movies. Have you been to a police camp?
We've heard stories about a police camp. How it looks.
You
The
are
police
living in the
camps, how
past.
they look.
You run away.
Serious.
Kusha
Oh, the
Africa,
modern ones are now. The new ones are now quite
Even
modern.
the
Yeah.
old ones wakamba.
No, the old ones no.
Yeah.
No.
I think mwapitire muni police camp ya kuchipata, not the current ones.
So are you still staying in a police camp?
I'm into real estate.
So?
You think I can be building houses and I refuse to build myself one?
Well, you could, but then the police camp is rent-free, isn't it?
Who says I want free things? I'm a film producer.
Well, rich people want free things.
I'm a film
Actually, the
producer,
richer you get, the more free things.
Exactly, the richer you
with
get,
8 years experience. You telling me that
I know so many people that get free accommodation from the government and yet they own property because that's more money that you're
Saving.
saving.
So,
Okay, cool. So yes, your show finally went to Zambezi Magic.
yeah, and it became big the first week. We didn't even know the thing, the production that we are working on was going to be one of like the biggest shows to have ever come on Zambezi Magic. Like everything happened so fast, especially for me as the producer. You know, I didn't know that when you're writing the script, that visual script yala blower. And most of the time, I wrote the whole Sit on Fire, like when I was on the tour of duty. Sometimes quite about you are guarding, you are on guard during the night. So you spend the whole night guarding the premises. So when you do the patrols in the night, you start writing. Then before we know it, the first episode, Sit on Fire was the talk of town. There was a show called Sit on Fire, and then there was this girl who did a song. Yeah. It's a city on fire. Shiny.
Which girl was this?
There's a very talented young musician called Lombechiti. She's the one, and the song was produced by Cream Dollar, one of the genius producers.
Who died?
Cream Dollar.
Oh, Cream Dollar.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah.
The show became big. It was the big show at that time. I think for you who is in the broadcasting house, you understand the prime time. Sit on Fire was at 20 hours. At 20 hours, the prime time.
Yeah.
You know. Yeah, Papa
I never watched it though, eh? I never watched it. I think where can I find it today?
Sit on Fire. It's I'm talking.
No, like, do you have? I would love to watch it. Like, do you have copies of it anywhere?
No, I don't have. But that's a commission project. Even if I have a copy,
You can't show it to
Yeah,
anyone
I
else.
can
Now
show it
owned
to
by
anyone.
Zambezi Magic, right?
Yes, it's still on Zambezi Magic and it's on Showmax.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So
Showmax. Showmax.
Yeah. We can you can Google it on Showmax. You can see. Yeah. So that's it about Sit on Fire. But there are a lot of projects I've done about Sit on Fire.
Before I get to the scandalous question I had about City on Fire, let's talk about the money. I know, and this is almost like standard with every producer that produces shows for Zambezi Magic. Can we talk about how crazy you got with that first paycheck? And what did that first paycheck look like when you got it?
Yeah, you know, I mean, the money, if it's yours entirely, that's when you can say, okay. But for the commission projects, the money isn't yours. So you can't even get excited.
I know, but
as much as how much.
I know the money isn't yours. Yes, they're talking about this production cost, there's people to pay, and everything else.
Yeah,
but there's that change that remains, which in many instances I've heard like producers who produce for Zambezi Magic.
I mean, I will be specific.
No, I'm not going to talk about coin right now. This is I'm making a blanket statement right now for people who produce for Zambezi Magic, and I've heard a lot of this story over and over. Like when that money hit, like it was the first time I had that much money pour into my account at once, at a go. You know what I mean?
Yeah, there are a lot of lies and issues about the money thing. Yes, especially I think I've been as a producer, I've been one of the victims whereby people say, "Oh, this guy never paid his actors. Oh, bro, he was blacklisted. This and that. Oh, even when he went to Kakande Ministries, the prophet prophesied that. Oh, bro, you know, I think you've heard all those stories.
They are the victims.
Are they?
It's okay. Carry on.
Yeah. So, for me, like I'll give my my own experience. Like when the first payment was made, I was afraid. I was so scared because I was like, okay, assume all this money is given to me, then I fail to deliver. How am I going to pay back? How am I going, like, assume I fail to produce? Because for them to say, okay, here's the money, go and make a film, they know that I'm capable. What if I fail? So for me, like I was working under pressure, so scared of failing. So so for me, there was no change at all. I maintained, the status, my status. I actually maintained my status. And
So did they also did they also get the first 13 episodes that you did?
So like they got everything. So I did 2 seasons actually. I did season 1, then I also did season 2, and then I did another project. So I worked for Zambezi Magic for like 4 years. Yeah, I'm 4 years, yeah. Yeah.
That's 2 seasons, 4 years.
As a producer, yes. As a producer, I'm still working with Zambezi Magic on acting aspect, yeah. But for producing, it was 4 years. Yes, I did 2 seasons of Sit on Fire, and I wrote, produced, and directed the whole.
You were the Tyler Perry.
Yeah, I was. I'm still the Tyler Perry. I'm still the Tyler Perry. I prefer getting these 3 positions: writing, producing, directing. And directing. So that if it doesn't make sense, I take the full blame. So then I know one like, so I prefer I write everything. I direct so that if things comes contrary to expectations, I'm the one to blame.
But it's not about the money.
Yeah.
It's not like you want to get paid for all 3 roles.
No. I prefer not getting paid for these 3 roles. But yes, even if there is no monies, I can never give someone to write and direct or produce my script. I prefer doing it myself. I can never give you at produce.
So you're still working with Zambezi Magic, but right now just in an acting role.
Yeah, I'm one of the actors and writers for Zuba. Yes, as at now. Yeah, but
what's that rumor I heard about you being blacklisted because you got a girl pregnant on set?
Yeah. Me, I got a girl pregnant. I was blacklisted Kuzuba. If I'm from Kuzuba, I got blacklisted from Zambezi Magic.
Well, there's a room on the street. You mentioned there was a house that you guys used to live in. You mentioned
the production. Okay, so now let me. I think there are a lot of, you call them theories. Is it
rumors?
It's rumors. What's the difference between theory and rumor? What's the difference?
Well, theory.
You're a writer. You tell me. When you're writing something about theory and rumors,
so
what do? You Google?
Oh, you move. This guy. So, bro, listen. I'll be honest with you. If you're blacklisted by a channel, I think there are a number of actors, even in Hollywood, that are blacklisted. Number of producers. You cannot be a writer for
an actor.
Biggest telenovela for the channel. Because on the character I play in Zuba is one of the most loved character, even by. I wasn't blacklisted. I'm not blacklisted because I'm based. Why am I still on that?
Who started that rumor about?
So did you impregnate a girl though?
I didn't impregnate a girl. I didn't impregnate my cast member. So here's the thing.
Speaking of, I want to ask something. If you impregnate a cast member.
Oh, you're gonna get blacklisted, right, Queen?
No.
Because there is someone in Zuba who got pregnant by a cast member.
Well, those are like workmates, right?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, but I think the dynamics are different if it's a director who gets an actor pregnant.
Also,
is it?
No.
Wait, how does it work?
Wait.
Coin.
Let me answer.
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, mention your name. I'll come back to you in a bit.
So let me answer you. Okay. Based on my own experience, I think
of impregnating a girl.
No, not of. I've never impregnated a girl. My band. One wife.
So what experience?
So kind of I'm a producer. Kind of oh, we want to we call we. We call you. I'm a fiasha. You are kaidi. So mana Elson. So baso.
Yes, bwana.
Baso.
Why unachita so?
Palibe pemene ninachita ine. nshali hapo no muntu nangumo. I've always wanted this opportunity, and I'm glad you asked that. Ine nshali hapo muntu ati na actor and so. Me, let me tell you where the whole problem started from. There are a lot of stories, rumors. Oh, Wyclif didn't pay these people. Wyclif this, Wyclif that. Shan. Here's the thing. I'll be honest. I've never opened up for 8 years since the last time I produced it on Fire. I've never opened up, so now I'm opening up for the first time.
Okay.
You call it exclusive. Exclusive. So I'm not gonna mention names. This is the biggest platform. Okay, I don't want to give people number advice to the page in Avena. So here's what happened. I had a friend. Very, very close friend. I loved that friend. I still love that friend with the love of God.
Female friend?
I'm not gonna mention that. I don't want anybody to fit into this narrative. And
but you do realize if it's a guy and we imagine a guy, the story will sound gay, right?
Not Miyoko. So
I mean, you also slept at a stranger's house the other time that you came to Lusaka and you didn't. Was it a guy or a girl? Whose house you slept at?
Boy.
Okay, finish your story.
Yeah. So this friend of mine, like we were so close. The best friend, best of bestie. So like we started, I remember there were some projects that I was failing. We were doing with this friend of mine was always there for me. Okay, then fast forward, like when I got the gig, this very gig, Sit on Fire gig, I said, there's no way I'm going to leave my friend behind. My friend has to be there. So my friend was ever there. Even when I received the emails from the client, there is, you could CC, it was CC, shine. So my friend was seeing everything. So one time, when the contract was sent to me, the first person to see was my friend. By that time, where was I? I was in Kitwe, doing some duties, some police duties, something like that. Mm-hmm. So my friend was the first one to read the contract because I trusted my friend. So I said, bagamba omuntu okubati muno pepati wa musta ama emails yali anakuliyena. So my friend called me. Mweba contract na ifika kuno muntu wandi. Okay, nice one. Okay, twas tulandinga na abuela. Mweba nensu, you're going to be millionaires. So I said, what do you mean? No, I've seen the budget for this whole thing. So I was like, when you're doing duties and then you start handling those petitions. So I had to say, boy, who come and talk when I come. So I didn't have a car by that time. I was using my friend's car. So I
the
came
same
back.
Friend who was calling you?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
So I came back. Hey, Muntu, what were you saying? No, here's the contract. By that time, you know me, I'm from Kasam, Mubemba. And if you have my emails, I didn't know them well. So I had to look. So how much is in it for me for this? So
wait, but what had he done for him to?
So my friend was also acting in it and was helping. He was associate producer.
He said he.
No.
we.
Ineshirumbuye nga mwa nga mwana kashi. Ale kampishe byashi we nani kane. Epota wala rufiani. So and we were just the two of us, We were just the two of us in the vehicle. So my friend said, hey, how much is
That's
it?
You've already said he.
No.
But anyway, keep going. You said how much is in it for me? Yeah.
So I said, look, let's not go there. Okay. And by that time, remember, I was so exhausted. I came from work. Okay. And then there was no way I was going to start negotiating things on a gunpoint just because someone has seen how much is in the contract. So we started arguing, And the unfortunate part was we were just the two of us. We almost caused an accident while arguing. Now, in the midst of the argument, my friend said something I didn't like. Hey, you are a failure. That's what my friend told me. You've been failing productions because I told the friend to say, this I've been doing just the same way I was telling you. Mm-hmm. You are a failure. You failed those projects. Even this one, you fail. In fact, you are nothing without me. Because this friend of mine was very, was very involving in everything, like even the registering of the campaign. My friend was in the forefront. My friend knew people who knew people. So things went so smoothly. And, I was so open with my friend. So those 3 lines, you are nothing without me, you will fail. They didn't sit well with me. So we fought verbally. Blah, 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 blah. So the following day, I said, okay, I love my friend, but let me send a message that I'm the boss. I'm the one. I'm Wyclif Mwamba Films. I'm the CEO of Wyclif Mwamba Films. I called my friend to say, Muntwandi, I think since you are saying I'm nothing without you, I want you to step down from helping me as the associate producer. How about you just remain an actor? So that I don't involve you
In my failure.
in my failures. So just be an actor. And then my friend said, okay, if I'm not going to continue being the associate producer, I'm going to step down as an actor as well. And then my friend was the whole show was centered
around
on
him.
the same way in Zuba, yeah, was centered on Zuba. That's how Even Sit on Fire was. So what you watched, I had to rewrite everything.
And recast.
No, I didn't recast. I just changed the storyline. So what happened was I almost collapsed. You know, a lead character said, I've stopped. And then you have pressure of, there's a time frame in which you're supposed to deliver the episodes. You guys who have produced you know the pressure that comes with producing for TV. So now, when my friend stopped, I had to rewrite everything. And now, this is where the whole thing got crazy. This is where now the rumors of Wyclif didn't pay this one came from. I'm explaining now. For 8 years in Shatalaland, I'm explaining now. So, this friend of mine, after now leaving, my friend expected me to go and start begging. But now I had pressure. You know, I had pressure of dealing with the cast, pressure of wanting to deliver in good time. And then me saying step down from associate producer, I didn't even mean it. I just wanted to, you know, it's like you're playing with someone, you just want to show them to say, okay, I'm the boss now. I didn't even mean to fire this person. Fast forward, my friend now, after stopping, opened the production house as well. Okay? And now, before I know it, there were 2 rival production houses. Now, my friend started going to the cast members of the show to say, how much is Wyclif paying you? Wyclif is paying me. Oh, Wyclif is stealing money. I was the one who I was handling the contract. And we are very close with this person. You know what I mean? And we are best friends. So whatever falls from the mouth of this person,
People will believe.
People will believe. Now, remember by that time, that was my first time producing for TV. I never produced for TV before. It was my first time. So, I didn't know how to categorize the payments for main actors, day players, supporting characters, and extras. So, if you bayakita banga bayakita bakamba mu actor bwino so nishinga ino wanampira ko fe 2 pin you know, I didn't understand a lot of things because I was new in producing for TV. So even those, you know, some the same way you can the way you can pay a supporting actor is not the same you can pay an extra.
Yeah.
You know,
Or the main character.
Yes. So now, all these people, like when my friend started going from actors to actors, saying, what is this thing from you? Is making money over your head. So these people, even the people that got paid, they said, walinjibira. No, Wyclif, pick up. So in the first place, it started like, no, Wyclif, you need to add the money. The money you paid me was too little. That's how some actors started saying. The money you paid me was very little, so you need to add. So then before I know it, my friend, one time I just woke up. Remember, our emails, I don't know if it is CCC, that is whatever. So my friend was sent the email to the channel. I still have the email. I screenshot. My friend had written, oh, he's underpaid people. He's not paying people, and he's opted to buy himself a Benz and other fancy things. Oh, he's doing this. He's exploiting actors. He's exploiting women. And you know anything. You see? Bro, I almost collapsed when I read the thingy. Imwe bantu imwe. So, remember, some actors, they are being lied to say, Wyclif is making millions over your heads. So before I know, there was a rebellion now amongst the cast members. That's why the show Sit on Fire was supposed to air on TV somewhere June, we couldn't because there was rebellion among his actors claiming that no, Wyclif, you are underpaying us. The show ended up premiering in November.
From June.
From June to November, because my friend kept on influencing actors and crew. You know, bakamba. So afterwards, so now kwasamba okubati there were two camps. So ama actors ngarufyanya wamukalipira, he will stop acting. They will go and join to rise against. True story.
They'll leave your production company to join his.
Because my friend was influencing them to say, me, I made Wyclif. Ukwine mleyoko. Na inene wa mutoni nebo. So let's make another production. So vale koko. Ero abalele kabwambiabo. My main characters. Ngatuleta amba film. There are some things. That's why me, I can't watch. I don't watch the Sit on Fire. Because the way I wrote it and the way it came out is contrary.
Also, your friend continued producing.
No. My friend kept on influencing now men actors to say, Wyclif is stealing from you.
No, my question is, you're saying you can't watch City on Fire now because
the way you wrote it is not the way
Is
it
it your
was.
friend who took it up and continued the production of City on Fire?
No.
So why don't you watch it? Who's producing it?
Sit on Fire is no longer on.
No, but when you didn't watch it, who was producing it?
Okay, I produced the two seasons. I'm saying now I can't watch it now because the way it was written on paper is not how it came out, because some people kept on leaving, and when they leave, you have to break the story.
So it's out of frustration because it didn't go as you planned.
Yes, it didn't go as I planned. You know,
Right.
Then.
Okay.
Tweak, not twerk.
So now they kept on now rising against me. I woke up finding an email. I woke up.
Wyclif!
I woke up.
Gob, how possible is it
You just get those clips, eh?
to just get the clips where he is at like prrr, elelelele, da 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 da, and make it work? Are you able to do that?
We have enough
Please
time.
Yeah. So, in Ndebuka, one time, like I said, I found an email. My friend has written to the channel. Oh, Wyclif is underpaying people. He's exploiting women. So. That was a knockout on my face. I was like, wow, this is not like, I knew that we had issues, but I didn't expect them to go that far. Fast forward, well, that's why you find that you keep on hearing rumors. Oh, Wyclif didn't pay this. Because Wakamba, for me to be here, we have agreed. If I breach anything, I cannot go on social media and start saying, hey, I've been a K plus, no mnanko also invite. So I have to take you to police. So if you have acted and I haven't paid you as a producer, you have to take me to court. K plus, you and I have been on the same production. We were in Zuba before you were in the same movie production.
Right.
I think there was a time when you are not satisfied with one or two things. Yeah, that's how productions are.
Is that true?
There were some.
There are times you're not happy with.
So who did not satisfy you?
No, there's just sometimes you overshoot in terms of
Exactly.
you overrun in programming.
Exactly.
Shooting.
That question was not meant for you to answer.
So my point.
I know that's why I'm deflecting it with
Yeah. So
a little
my
something
point
else, some.
Yeah. So my point is, all productions have issues. So you as an actor, when you're not satisfied, that's why there is a production manager, there is the associate producer, there's a first AD, there's a second AD. You can take up the issues you are having with the production with. You don't have to go to the channel, to the client of the producer to go and say, oh, this guy did this. And that's what they did, because there were some people that rose against me. And 80% they came from my productions. Because this friend of mine was very close to me, and people were easily believing this friend of mine.
Let me ask you a question, Wyclif. Channel sends you the money. Mm-hmm. You pay your staff.
Yeah.
Channel dictates what each person is supposed to get.
Exactly.
So, were you paying these people
Yeah.
as
What they deserved according to contract.
Exactly.
So if this friend of yours went and lied to your staff, why could you not take out the contract and say, gentlemen and ladies, this is the contract from the channel. This is how much they said I should pay you,
And this is what I pay you.
and this is why I pay you.
But I understand your question very much.
I'm glad you do, sir.
Yeah, but when you are in the middle of the production, you have pressure from both fronts. I don't think if you have produced before for channel, and especially when
I have.
which show more of
That's the
That's the
podcast.
podcast.
I'm talking of a series.
Yeah, but
You see, podcast muikala pepano.
no, why Wyclif?
No.
Wyclif, you're not answering the question.
I'm
You're
about
not
to-
answering the question.
I was answering the question.
Gob,
Hello,
this
Wire.
person here.
Okay, let
we
me answer
were
your
told
question.
by channel, this is how much Gob is supposed to get, and we paid him what he was supposed to. So if Gob came
Okay.
raising hell,
We'll show him the contract.
we'll show him the contract that what we're
Okay.
paying you is what
The
channel.
standard. This is what camera guys get paid.
No one raised the hell like in my face. By the way, I just started
No,
seeing.
but you said
people.
they came to you and they said you need to pay us more.
No.
Didn't you say that?
And someone in boss, I said.
For a cop, you've got a bad memory.
No, that bad. If I go have a bad memory,
Lock him up.
So man, I said when we were just starting, there were a lot of things I didn't understand, like how to categorize payments. That's what I said. Yeah, whereby cast extras and day player and whatever bambiaba. We didn't know how to categorize them. So kwale patinga wa actor twakufumyamo. So kwale wadi extra money mupela kale. Then this friend of mine went behind my back and said, "You got this money. Oh, this man is making money over your head. He's making more money over your head." Then they will come back to you to say, Wyclif, you haven't paid me. It was just for transport. Okay, so even extras came, they wanted to get the same shares with the main characters. That's what I meant. Even those that played extra roles, they wanted to get like enough, like the same shares with the people who were playing main roles. Even some main characters, others they came. No, I hear, and I did exactly what you have said. And until I said, guys, Monen, let's not get divided. But by that time it was already too late. Okay, so others came back to their senses after going to the other camp, after they found out that, okay, I think this person was just hitting at this guy. They came back, but eventually we lost.
What did you lose?
The show never came back.
City on fire.
Yeah, and if go and check in the records, I think out of all the shows, ipo nama cliffhanger, City on Fire is the best cliffhanger ever. You know who finished City on Fire season 2? Maki 2. King Booga is the one who finished.
What do you mean finished it?
Like the cliffhanger, he finished the season.
Oh, the last scene has
The last
Maki 2
scene
in
of
it.
the shine. It was like I brought in there was I brought in King Booga to come and by that time that was during the time when he was just coming back from Big Brother couldn't shine. So yeah,
The hype was...
yeah, I think my communica video we have Shan Consent High School, we have held hostage the pupils and Shan the life of Shan until that was the Amalines for your thing. Okay, so now what has pained me the most, it's not that I didn't have another season. A lot of careers, a lot of good and brilliant actors whose careers was depending on, I've never had jobs since then. So those people didn't kill my career, they killed other people's careers. You know what I mean? Because there was a lot of lies. Oh, Wyclif Mwamba actors. Oh, Wyclif didn't pay people. Oh, this, that. But now, like I was saying, K+, you want to network production, definitely, if you're not satisfied with the conditions or anything, you have to take it up to the producer or other people. You can't go and report the producer to the client. If you do that, in other words, you are trying to assassinate his character.
But
it's
that's
not
already
about
established.
justice. Okay? Bakamba.
And it's also suicide.
Yeah, umuntu ngatakulipile. That's why police kwabela police. You take that person to police. No one is above the law. If you act in my movie, I refuse to pay you. Take me to police.
Or the small claims court.
Yes, take me to court. Bakama milandu isho. We muntu na ubomba na filo kulipila. And then you can't now. No, my version mwana pankoloka in the land. Now you can't take me to police. You can't take me to court. You decide to go and report me to the client. Are you sure you want justice
Or
you
revenge.
want-
But Wyclif, that's already established that they did not care about justice. This was just to
It was personal.
ruin you.
Revenge.
So,
Vengeance.
Yeah, there's no need for you to. We already knew, and that was just basically to f your name up.
Yeah.
Anyway, back to your salacious, horrible social media gossip that you wanted to ask.
Which one?
Are you done?
I'm done. I'm
All right,
done.
cool.
Sit on fire.
City on fire. What happens next? Is this where now your business goes down? And
Yeah.
Questions are not boring. I was so
chill.
It's not boring.
Chill,
Because sit on
chill.
fire, you
I'm
can't
building up to
say
something.
boring, sit on fire.
I'm building up to something here.
Vale njita bosa woko inawe na inkan. Ndebe pa bosa.
I'm asking if business goes down right off City on fire because
I lost everything. Bro.
after that,
I lost and guess what? I thank God.
You think what?
God. Okay, ndeto telalesa imfundo yangu. Na chitekela mulilesa mukulu. Otherwise, guys, people for the past 8 years, you have no idea how I've been, like what I've been going through. You know,
That's what
I
I'm
had
asking.
I had a very big production house like this one. Adequate equipment, I have nothing.
right now you've got nothing.
I've got nothing.
So the prayers from Kakande. Oh, God, please play that clip from Kakande. What was that about? Because I remember the caption on the video says, after business goes down for Wyclif Mwamba, he goes to Uganda to seek spiritual or is it? I think it was what's this? Hold on. Some radio station, Lukulu FM, community radio.
Yeah, the reason why things are not moving is
Actually, they say this is Lukulu FM. God, please play this as we discuss this. Just play clips. And I need to find out if that thing is real, where the pastor touches you and you throw yourself all over the place. So the caption says, Zambian film producer Wyclif Mwamba travels abroad to seek God's intervention from Kakande Ministries in Uganda after his business went down as a result of him growing wings and forgetting to eat with those he suffered with. But you've explained that part of the story. People accusing you of not eating with them. Let's talk about Kakande. What happened there? Like, did God's intervention didn't work? You didn't.
Especially mwe mulusaka imwe munobo you na imwe. You feel like there's no need for God in your lives.
You'll be shocked to find out that I pray every morning, bro.
You pray to who?
Every morning. To Jehovah God. Every morning of my life.
Okay, so here's the thing. I was so much criticized when I based on that move. Ile twalimu anabafyashi abelala bwaba bamwewa, he would go live. Oh, Wyclif, I'm disappointed.
We'll come to that. Kakande.
So, for me, spiritual matters are personal, and it's a personal decision. If you ask me, based on my own experience, I never met Kakande before. I was, and I'm still a fan of TB Joshua. I really love That's God's General. I have a lot of testimony. I never went there. I was only watching on TV, listening to his messages. My life changed, So when I learned that the God servant, Prophet Kakande, was also a spiritual son to TB Joshua, I got interested. So I started watching his clips on YouTube. I decided to go there. Okay. Bagamba. Ni tempe le mule umfwa. Kwati ni moye enu yaba apa yonse the whole thing. That's how big his church is.
Which more?
There are a lot of
His
more.
pop?
Manda yo. Yonse ile soti yaba ni church.
Serious.
There are thousands and thousands of people. And if someone tells me to say everything is staged, Mulia, those are good actors. Because me, I in person, I never met the man. Okay? And I had the same doubts that everyone has. I never wanted to give out information. I wasn't speaking to anyone. Of course, when you arrive there, well, you need to register, like, where you're coming from. Okay, why are you here? Where are you coming from? You explain where you're coming from. Okay, then fine. Then what is your problem? Okay, they will tell you. You explain. Okay, I need financial breakthrough. Okay, I need this. I need this. I need this. So for me, being someone who understands how stands are being pulled. You know what I did? I wrote on the thing contrary to the problem, to the actual problems that I had followed there. Okay. Then we went there. I went in the church. Then it came, like just like you saw. By the way, it were edited. People were mentioned. People were mentioned there, but after the service, because I knew that I didn't go there to be vindicated by I went there to enhance my spiritual life. So a lot of people were mentioned. But I went and told the coordinator to say, these people that you have mentioned, please. So the clip was edited.
Who mentioned the names?
The same man of God.
What names are mentioned?
He mentioned Zambian names from.
If that man is a witch doctor, then he's a good witch doctor.
He was mentioning names of people who've actually had experience with him.
Describing people that even you know.
How was it? How was it described?
Was he giving names or just descriptions?
Yeah.
So
what I'm seeing here is tall man.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no. So
you impregnated an actress.
Wait, what?
Jesus, did he mention names or he gave you descriptions of people?
He described people that I know.
But some descriptions could be generic. Who's Elton?
Elton is your maps.
Yeah, Elton is your maps. I'm Elson. Elson. You said Elton.
I'm seeing someone who is short, is dark in complexion, is a producer, your fellow producer.
That is that's mad generic.
Okay. Kakande. He's gonna write where you ngamikala kwa George ukumuikala. He's gonna write the road that goes kwa George. He will write neko mfumine konse mo afyashi ba Yoson. So coming to my answering your question. I wasn't paid to do that. Everything, I wasn't acting in any way or form. When things became very difficult for me in my career and in my life, when I went there, I was broke.
And your battery didn't die this time.
So I was extra careful on the information to give out. Okay. So when I reached there, it told I had some expectations on how the prophecy was going to be prophesied to me. I thought maybe he's gonna come out and tell me to say, "Oh, your uncle has bewitched you. Your aunt has sent you." That's what was in my mind. But guess what? Mm-hmm. He told me things that were contrary to my expectations. Not what you saw, particular clip. Let me explain. Let me narrate to you how the whole thing was. Mudala South Africa, he said, film maker. You call yourself a film maker from Zambia. Bagamba, inekula ku Uganda, tepala batamba po amazaza ya tutamba. So I was like, film maker. I think I'm the only film maker. I stood. He said, do you believe in God? Those things were not shown. Do you believe in God? I said, yes, I believe. No, you have doubts. And it's true, I was starting, when things get so, difficult in your life, start doubting God's existence, So I was doubting a lot of stuff there, even when, I would look at this and that. He said, you are doubting. He read the scripture for me, I've forgotten the scripture. Then he brought in someone who was sick, who was not moving. I knew that person because, the service starts around 06 and it ends at midnight. So you are there the whole time. So definitely you can see that, okay, you are now know you because you interact with people from different
They
countries.
were in character.
No. Bagamba. Zambians, people that I traveled with in the same bus. from here to
That would be a
Shan.
bit extreme, Elson.
Hey.
You know, Jim Carrey stayed in character for the entire month.
All the time did that comedian guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jim Carrey had the na imamfu enyu per testimony.
So if that guy was being paid, he was in character the entire time because he had to fool you. And it worked.
But
Convince his
okay. But what of my story?
Okay, yeah. Anyway,
So are you saying even my story I was paid to do that? No, I wasn't paid. Me, I cannot be
Well,
bought.
you're broke, so you could have done anything for money.
No.
Wyclif?
I'm into real estate.
anyway, Philimo, producer from Zambia. Yes.
I stood up, went there. Oh, he said, you don't believe in God. You believe in God. He read the scripture. And they said, then they brought in a sick person. This person is sick. Okay? He just raised the hand, prayed for the person who had the thing. The person started running. Oyo muntu.
Continue the story, please, sir.
Oyo muntu oyo. Okay, also if it was entirely up to me, nathi mafia alo oyo. Amala namwisho oyo muntu oyo katwishi.
Aya imwe no mwine ku Uganda.
Kanshi namwisho kaidi ngamwa mwebasambira imwe. Kai you read a lot, much documentary, you think as if Christianity the power of darkness exists, you know that, yeah? If the power of darkness exists, what makes you think the light doesn't exist?
No, it does.
You know?
It does.
I've seen God's hand in my life, so I believe what you're saying.
Me, I've been seeing people say, no, the Bible says in the last days there will be false prophets. Yes. Okay? But that does not necessarily mean there won't be genuine ones. The book of Joel, chapter 2, verse 28, what does it say? In the last days, I'll pour out my spirit on all flesh. Your young men shall on all flesh. Flesh, is it flesh or flesh? Flesh. I'll pour out my spirit.
Joel, what?
2 verse 28. God said, in the last days, I'll pour out my spirit on all flesh. Your daughters shall see visions and they shall prophesy. Okay? Then fast forward. On the day of Pentecost in the book of Acts, the Spirit of God came and it came with a lot of gifts. Let me tell you how the devil operates. The devil is an imitator of God. It's like, I'm a pirate. I'm ka brothers na kawa ka mokte waka.
Oh, now you can say mocktail.
Yeah, na ulanda kaida. Then aya pangana yena kashani. So Satana la pangana yena abakwe. But you know them by their fruits. Okay? So that does not mean the real men of God doesn't exist. When you read the Bible, Job chapter 2, verse 28, it answers. He said, in the last days I'll pour out my spirit. Then, when you read the book of Acts, the Spirit of God came on the day of Pentecost. And when the Spirit came, it came with different gifts. That's why people are able to prophesy. Satana the gift of prophecy has a lot of powers. Abanomba mumona aenda pamwero omuntu abamusunsa pamapeya ati aenda pamwero balanga coffee close up ya makasa, you know. As a result, it diverts number boss mambo koma fyabufi. In the process, you are even now blaspheming against genuine ones.
No, we believe your story, Wyclif.
Blaspheming against God, not the prophet.
Yeah.
The same thing.
No, it's not the same thing.
Oh, I said God. I said prophet.
Yeah, yes, you did.
I was supposed to say prophets of God. So therefore,
no, we believe you, Wyclif.
Believe me. Do you believe me? Do you believe me?
Yeah, I believe
What does it feel like when, because I noticed in the video, the clip, I don't know, Gob, if we're going to have this in the background playing, he does that to you and you get thrown and you fall somewhere in the church, you get thrown. What's that experience like?
You know what the most incredible thing about that is?
The cameraman?
The cameraman never falls.
I saw, I think so the thing is, if we want to, for the way we are created, we have two personalities. So there's this else one, then there's a divine one. So when you, it's not everyone that falls. It's about how you give yourself to God. Like your heart, is your heart connected to God? How do you get connected to God? When you start believing, to say, okay, I believe in Jesus Christ. I believe Jesus Christ is in this person. I believe Jesus Christ is using this person. Then, because like when I watched that video, sometimes you don't even know what happens. So you're like, okay, if this was, then what was pulling me down?
What was that feeling like?
I don't know.
You were not,
It's a mystery.
like physically, you were not present. Was it spiritual? Just your flesh was there and you were not there.
You know, have you ever seen a thing whereby when I just do this, I'm more conqueration you? Have you ever like you
Mirroring, mimicking,
you are not necessarily mimicking like
mirroring.
what? Mirroring?
Sort of. Like what you do, I do.
Yes, but it's like you have no control over someone has just taken like
hypnotized you.
Hypnotize you what?
Sort of, sort of like hypnosis.
How do you pronounce that? Hypno what?
Hypnosis.
Hypnosis. Me and Bemba, yo hypno no what hypno shan. So so the way it is, I think Momuka imwena fie. I'm a question here for you can't go there. My first you can't go there.
Go away to Uganda.
Yeah, you can't go there.
No,
Yeah.
I've been making fun of him. Yoweri for so long. I would never come back.
And guess what? He comes to church.
Who, Museveni?
The president of Uganda.
What, to the
His
same church that
Excellency.
you went to?
Yes.
Oh, yeah?
He comes and he passes by every morning he passes. So I used to like,
How long were you there for?
7 days. I was there for 7 days.
And you took the bus there?
Yes, I was so broke and actually the trip was actually sponsored by a good friend of
Yeah,
mine.
you being broke is starting to be a habit now.
Yeah, no, not hapa. Hapa ni mpisha hapa. Hapa. I want to buy this podcast. Kumola nani kan. It's possible. Don't
We've been given offers before. So yours wouldn't be the first. We've been given offers before.
But you're talking to Wyclif Mwamba films. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see about
Wyclif, so does the success you have now stem from the experience you
Uganda
had
trip.
with Kakande?
So,
Are you successful?
I am very successful.
So does that come from the prayers that you experienced?
So it's like
in Uganda.
he paved the way for
When was that Kakande thing?
2023, in November 2023.
So you were very broke just 2 years ago.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean, you did 2 buses to Uganda.
Yeah.
Was it 2 buses?
But now you can fly business class to Uganda, right?
It was like, there were a lot of people, the level
Yes,
of broke, what's the noun of being broke?
You were broke.
A brokenness.
Broken. Yeah.
Brokenness.
Yes,
Your
that's-
brokenness, they talk about heart broken.
Yes, that's... No, keep going.
Yeah.
There's 2 of them, yes.
The kind of whatever brokenness in here, it's like people are owing you a lot of money, but they can't just pay you. So there were a lot of things that was not going as they should. You've worked for some people, you have invoiced them, they are not paying you. You invest like in something, it's not paying you back. I decided to go. Then, for the first time in 7 years, I went to Uganda after Professor Kakande prayed for me. I've produced a very big film project. I was, Gepas, you saw my trailer, yeah? I haven't shown it to anyone, but I showed you, yeah?
Yeah, the one of the police officer, the female police officer.
Female police officer. Yeah. Do you think that's a small project based on what you saw?
Looks to me like you had to shut down a part of town center for that.
Yeah, and do you think it's a project that can come cheap? So that simply means after visiting that place, 1 or 2 things have changed. You know what I mean? So I can say those have opened big time. Have you seen the man that I came with? The man that I came with, Kuno.
In the old beta...
Yeah?
Enos?
Enos, yes, Enos. You know how much he contributed towards my project?
How much?
He has offered, Enos and his production, they have offered. So as I speak to you right now, we are about to have a media briefing. They have sponsored everything. Those things never used to happen before going to Kakande.
Are you going to say the amount?
So, yes.
How much?
100,000.
What?
Kwacha. He could 100 pin, we will not reach if you can also 100 pin, take home paid. You 100,000. Anyway, free. Coin to Mampira, Banandi. Coin is a good friend of mine. Ali am Bokuncha Passino Nalombele sponsorship. You go in. Ali Chapassin. Then someone, Inos and Fort Mount Studios, they have given me 100 pin. Bakere Pastor Mampira 100 pin. 100 pin bakamba ni loni yo. Isha Kalapwe. 100 pin. He has sponsored towards the premiere and towards the media briefing that I'm about to have.
Oh, not for the production of the movie.
No. The movie I spent about 350 pin after coming. You know, that's a lot of money. Capital, you 350 pin. Also, ni capital, you to mueve ni mutsungu. Telling ni mutsungu. Mueve ni mutsungu. You know to oppose pa kupanga film, and then all the money is finished. Eson, I don't know if Ubanda na mashina ya Mungulwai. Ubanda is offered 100 pin towards the media briefing and towards the movie premiere to do the marketing, to do everything. Don't you think that's favor? All along, I was working for people, working like an elephant, getting paid kwa chikanye lele. How do wakanyele mutsungu?
Ant.
Yo auntie kwa chiniba
Ant.
kosenge.
A-N-T, ant.
Ant te ba auntie ba uncle. Ant, you know. I was looking like an elephant and living a life of ant. All my equipment was stolen. All my equipment is stolen, Makamba. Everything. I was Wyclif Mwamba films in words for all the years. I started building from the top after visiting Uganda. So everyone done that was Simon Mwewa, Lila Labo, Niba Anticrust. Milaba Konga no Balanda. Uncle Crust.
What issues do you have with Simon? Because he called you out on the Kakande issue.
First of all, Mr. Simon Mwewa is a very good friend of mine. And he's one of the people that used to give me spotlights. Parama des analysis, Pama Facebook, na jambo kushima na liba frustration na ka life ifidia. But na isa da wa ili after na mwe bantu kuche issue. Elo ile ya deterama issues. Mwe bantu. Kashita lili Wyclif. Kaidi, his argument was there are churches here. So why did you leave the churches here in Zambia and decided to go to Uganda? And then you say, yes, I walk to Uganda. You mean there is no God? But here's the thing. Here's what people don't understand. But plus, now Elton.
Jesus Christ. Elton is your maps.
What is his name? Huh? Are you not Nine? Yeah. So you win E. For example, na imeba K plus. Let's assume, because your podcast is one of the biggest in Southern Africa. Don't even underestimate it. Okay, I have a Nigerian producer friend of mine. He watches this on YouTube. So it was like, Wyclif, I like this, you know. So I said, I want to by those days, Tawali mposha no kumposha K plus, Pazuba. Yeah. So, this guy, we met Pazuba said, in African
this guy's lying now. Nah, fam, you're lying now.
No, I'm not lying.
What did he say?
But
So that he says, like, no,
I greeted him, didn't answer as I expected.
Oh, as you expected.
As you expected. K
how did you
you were new on set of Zuba. I was the king on that set.
So how did you expect?
Bakamba, if you told you Umai, hi, Elton. You're not supposed to.
That's not my motherfucking name.
What is your motherfucking name? What is his name? Oh, so not Ton, son.
We'll wrap this shit up.
Yeah. So when I reached Papa, and that's how I'm popping, because I'm a fan of you guys. I watched podcasts from episode 1 up to Apamudi.
Serious?
Yes, I'm a huge fan.
Dude, so, there's an issue. Mm-hmm. There's someone's child who you said you wanted to date, and then they came at you. Who was that? I don't know if it was Alice, but it was a kid who he said he was interested in. On social media.
Which social media are you at, boss?
Maybe on Facebook. Maybe, I remember specifically.
Maybe you are on the Facebook for China where they fake things.
You know what the craziest thing is? Otherwise, I know as people begin to watch this, they're going to say the name. I remember people saying, this was around the Chiller thing. And this guy said, I need to marry this girl or something of the sort. But then I think she was underage.
I think you were drunk that day.
Let me look first.
Son. I think you
I don't know
were.
if it was. I don't know if it was.
Mweva vyashi
If it was
mwari corona
Alice
imwe.
or
Boss,
if it was Mutale.
boss, by Elson.
Let me look for it.
By Elson. I'm a married man.
Have you seen my wife?
Have you seen?
Bowman Lusambo voice right there.
Are you sure? Are you sure? Are you sure?
remember
I want to
There's a new song with the same title, eh? Have you seen my wife?
Are you sure in it?
I'll find it.
Todra.
If I do, I'll give it to you.
Is it,
And you can,
is it a
and you can
pudra or
post it.
todra? How do you say todra? Awakamba. I think boss, you are drunk. Believe me, Elton, great.
Anyway,
Bossy banan kane. You were drunk. Maybe you were drunk in a paper.
yeah, this episode is Vanessa course.
Otherwise, what? Yeah. So otherwise, you can't do that. You.
Still checking his page.
Yeah, I'm
still
going
checking
through
his
his page. Yeah, I'm going through his page. So I remember seeing something like that.
Believe me, Mwadi Korwa.
So is this your wife?
This is my beautiful wife, Queen
Okay.
Mwamba.
Oh, you got 2 kids.
No. I actually have 4 kids.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So what happened to the other 2 in this picture?
By that time, they were not yet born.
Oh, this is 2020.
Yeah,
This is like 5 years ago.
You have kids?
I've got 1 that I know of.
We are in Africa, we need to have a lot of kids. Not if you to be party, so. Ngina ufiala, po ngina ufiala bana mfati 8. Mune yanga. Wakama mina bana banga bake plus. 4. All girls.
3 girls, 1 boy.
I have 2 boys, 2 girls.
How many? 2 boys?
2 girls.
2 boys, 2 girls. Talk about gender equality, eh?
So by the end of this year,
Another one. I mean, they've got enough real estate around to sustain their lives, right?
Yeah. You know, there's this man that I love following on social media. What Chinese? Alaland that have 15,000 houses. 15,000.
Got the post. It was Mutale.
So now
A message to Wyclif Mwamba. I'm writing to express my strong disapproval and concern regarding your recent comment on my social media post where you requested my niece's contact information. Kayla is a minor, and I find your comment highly inappropriate and unacceptable. While I understand that the humor can be subjective, I expect a higher level of decency and respect, especially when it comes to children. I request that you refrain from making similar comments in the future and respect boundaries. Your actions may be intended as a joke, but they have serious implications and premature harmful behavior. I expect a higher level of responsibility and sensitivity from individuals, particularly in public forums. I am pretty sure you are a great guy and with a great sense of humor, but then try to be a bit more sensitive in the future when commenting on children. Thanks. And then she attached the post.
So what
the
was
comment?
So when you can comment in Apangi.
You said, your cousin wakwa hancho number.
Let me read that.
Okay,
Let
cool.
me read that before you bite your tongue. Wikazo no kahancho number yako ni 09 shanyai. I want to find out something.
So Imwapo, that was the comment I made, yeah.
So now,
So
how drunk? So how drunk was I then now, huh, Wyclif?
What?
How drunk was I? Because you made it seem like you did not ask for a minor's phone number on Facebook.
No, but you're tranquilized.
You acted like you did not ask for a child's phone number on Facebook, and you said I was drunk. I just got the post.
But you said I said I wanted to marry someone.
No, I said you were asking for the phone number of a child, of a minor. Okay, so now address this. Why were you asking for a phone number for a child?
Is there anything to address there, like really? Even Ayamalango Bandembe, you know, my sister, I love my sister very much. I'm a huge fan, big fan. And when that happened, you know, me, I like commenting. Even per podcast, for me, I comment hapo sana. Kama wapanga ka video au comment. I like commenting hapa liponse. So, there's nothing that is suggesting that I'm interested in a minor.
So why were you asking for the phone number?
Like, is that how you ask for a phone number? Like,
No, I don't know how you speak your game to women.
So who doesn't know that I'm married? So you think if I
So
really
what,
wanted,
married men don't cheat?
they do cheat, but you don't. Have you ever seen a married man cheating?
Well, you're clearly not a smart one. You could be a damn married man.
So umuntu aleti nalipukumana.
Wow, so now when you can't address me, you look at him and you address me to him.
No,
Talk to me, look at me and answer my question.
So because your questions nayo yadiko kwa tinaka. There was nothing to address up. That is number one. There was nothing to address. There was no issue there. There was nothing that was suggesting that I was interested in the minor, as you put it. That's a clean joke, But after that, I reached out and things were patched. And I was not even expecting. Let's talk
about the movie. What's the movie about?
Yeah, now we can get it somewhere. And it is swinging Akapuna. After Umfati movie. This guy thinks I'm a work writer, yeah? Please, I'm inviting you, bro, to come and watch my movie. So that so that the next time we have a podcast, you're going to address me as Mr. Wyclif Mwamba.
Your movie.
Yeah. So my movie. Yeah. I haven't put out the name to my super fans out there because I want to surprise them, with a media briefing. Then I post the trailer and the movie itself. So the movie has. It has just like a simple storyline. It's about a female traffic officer. Like she's doing a routine check. You call it routine check? Yeah. Then all of a sudden she stops a bus that had no insurance, etc. As usual, without realizing that bus has a lot of issues. So before she knows it, she's caught in the web of. I think I don't want to
give too much away.
Yeah, to give too much. Yeah. After the media briefing.
I think just word of advice for your next movie. I think have it in a local language with English subtitles.
And I want to cast this guy.
In Bemba as well.
Yeah, you can speak. Oh, great. I want you.
I think. Have you noticed how when we watch South African movies and they're done in Zulu, talk about Jerusalem, most of them are done in Zulu, English subtitles, or you can do voiceovers later in English. Yeah.
South Africa to Yangasha. If we are 200 kilometers away from South Africa.
Yeah, but my point is the movies
already for you to make a movie in Zambia. It's a ton as
No, I'm not talking about picture quality or the equipment that we're using. I'm just talking about dialogue in the movie.
Boss, even if I make, you're talking about dialogue.
Just the dialogue.
I thought you were talking about.
I think you should.
Okay.
We should have more of our local language.
Yeah.
Or a mix then with subtitles where there's local language. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Yeah. I think
you find that even the actors flow more naturally when they're speaking their own local language. You know what I mean?
But you have landed Zuba.
Yeah.
So
and other actors would use local language where the director or the writer thought so fit to give them.
Yeah, that's true. Anyway, I wish we can have a lot of movies, but now Zambian movie industry is a joke. It's a joke. I can feel his eyes, this guy. Yeah. So otherwise, Zambian movie industry has a potential to grow. Okay. If Zambezi Magic didn't step up and come up with a platform, all these movies we see, they were going to be concepts in people's heads. Okay? So now, how many movies out there are in people's heads? So we need to say, boss, nimpanga movie without even thinking twice. He just said, okay, give me the budget. Pay a budget for this. He found you. We need people like that. Okay. But why is this guy swinging the non-can?
No, he's just comfortable.
No, but it can't be comfortable. We should be asking ama questions abantu. This is the biggest platform iwe. And this is the biggest platform. Epa kulandira pano. Nomba alechitefi. So, kwa hiyo ama interview yaso. Anyway, so I don't know. Ngakwashana na Fimbi. What are the questions?
Is there anything that you thought maybe we're going to bring up or we haven't brought up, or things that you thought we're going to ask you about and haven't asked you on this episode?
Yeah, I think I've enjoyed myself. I've enjoyed like this conversation. But I want to have to work extra hard, yeah, so that I have shares in mouth choice. That's my vision.
And you can achieve that.
I'm gonna achieve that.
Yeah.
Write it down.
Sure.
Yeah.
We'll keep this recording. This little clip.
Yeah. That's why I've said it here. I want to have shares in mouth choice, and I've already bought land. It used to be my farm, about 25 hectares. So then I want to build a film studio like that of Tyler Perry. Then 15 ekonderi mina. So before 2030, ngateshire Yesu. If Jesus won't come before 2030, I should have a film studio. Then I should have shares in mouth choice.
Dope.
That's my vision.
Wyclif, thanks for coming through, man.
Have you changed the sofas? Have you changed the sofas?
Hey, my child, have you been to my house before?
I don't know where you live.
Yeah? No, you should. You should.
Wyclif, we've got books from a friend of the podcast. It's the shop is called Midas.
Do you read?
I'm a writer, so I do a lot of reading.
So he's given us 3
In
titles
English?
for today. Wyclif, he's given us 3 titles today. The $100 Startup, The Greatest Salesman in the World, and Atomic Habits. Which one would you like to have here?
I love money. So which one is talking about money?
The startup one.
This one.
This one? Okay, wow. Muzambia walemba?
No, Ogmandino, The Greatest Salesman in the World.
Oyo Oji Mandino. Mwalishi manangwe?
Ogmandino.
Wow.
Are you thinking of porn?
My single Mandingo.
Mandingo ni pono?
Wyclif, thanks a lot for coming through, bro. Till the next one, remember to click on the subscribe button and, of course, support the people that support us. There's the Mojito, Strawberry Lime Crisp, Cosmo, and, of course, the Pina Colada, which is our personal favorite on the podcast.
But now,
Yeah.
you and I have already hosted the brothers' new product.
Yes. By the time people watch this, we've got a new product in the market.
This is after the Binwheel episode.
Yes.
The 2 Binwheel episodes.
Yeah.
Part 1 and part 2.
Yeah.
Jesus, that was an amazing episode though, wasn't it?
I've got amazing stuff, bro. Story for another day.
We want to get to 100,000 subscribers. Only way we can do that is if you're watching this right now. Is this camera on both Kalinga and I? Okay. Kalinga and I are going to take... How long do you think we should give people to subscribe? 10 seconds?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So
Takes about 5, though.
from now, we'll pause for about 10 seconds. Please take this opportunity to click the subscribe button. We will wait.
A moment of silence.
Quite, why are you in your pajamas? Good answer. You know who else stayed in his pajamas? You Hafnia.